With Helene, we did a lot of preparation here at the resort. We were expecting to have some damages, and we were expecting to have maybe some consequences out of the actual storm. However, we were not expecting to have the level of water that we had, and also that much of a sand removed from the beach. We had close to 3.5 million pounds of sand inside the beach club area. So basically all the sand that were at the beach moved inside the beach club. We also have some water inside the restaurant that was on the first floor. And we also got some water as well in the motor lobby area. And then I made a decision just to call Aeret Restoration. And within an hour, they were able to be here. They did an entire assessment of the property. Same day, they started deploying resources, and next day they were already at the resort, just taking over the entire projects and start the restoration process.
Our first step was to go out and assess the damage and come up with a game plan on how quickly we can get this put back together. They took on a lot of sand and muck from the storm surge that infiltrated the lagoon area as well as the parking garage and into the streets, as most folks on Fort Myers Beach had seen. So the lagoon area sits basically right on the beach and takes quite a bit of sand whenever there's storm surge. Some of that sand cannot be reused on the beach or areas where people are eating. You know, this is mucky sand. On the heavy equipment side, if we damage tiles on the pool deck, that only delays the process of recovery. If we damage the actual pool itself on the inside, that would be a big problem as well. We really are trying to avoid any further damage, because even if that could get us done a day quicker, the repairs on the back end would bring us a bigger delay.
Basically what they did is they brought all the restoration team over here and work on the motor lobby, work on the deep cleaning on the entire garage, the loading dock, and also the restaurants on the first floor. And the hardest job at that time was power washing and removing all that sand. That was a manual labor, day by day, and they were able to do all that in 4 days. So we were able to bring the beach club back to work 4 days after Helene. And also with Larida was able to get back to open a day before we opened the beach club. And it's funny because we were putting pressure on them because all what mattered to us was being able to open Larida that Thursday for the NFL game. So it is really important for us to keep the audience that we have for the NFL. So we build that clientele, people that are loyal to us and always come for the NFL games on Thursday. So once again, they did not disappoint. They were able to give us all what we needed, have the place set and ready with sanitation, restoration, cleanliness, and we were able to open that day for the NFL game. So 1 day of us being closed represent around $100 and more thousand a day with all the operation being closed. So that's why it's important for us to be able to have every single outlet available. And then we have to have them open for just 3 days. Then start Sunday, we start closing them because we were just preparation for Milton. With Milton, the job was even bigger this time because of how many other trades were involved on the cleanup process and the restoration. This time took us 14 days. All the damages that we get from Milton and how fast we were able to recover, it is unbelievable. We're still talking to people that people don't believe that we were able to open the hotel in 14 days. Since day one, promised us a service and they deliver exactly the same way that they promised. So facts are more important than words. And the fact that we were able to open the hotel 4 days after Helene and 14 days after Milton, that is call where you have to say, if we get to the point that we need their services again, for sure we'll call them.